So let's first load the website. And the first thing to do is go to the settings and click on advanced minor options button, and in the second list option, for which the default value is 10, make it 2 and click the OK button and then apply. Now the reason why we are doing this is because once we are in the car listings page and once we expand all the variants of each of the car models, if we do not set this value to 2, then we may be missing a lot of variants. So this is required only for this website, and before attempting to scrape other websites, please make sure that you reset it to the default value of 10. Now let's start the configuration from the search page itself. So let's start the configuration, and soon after starting the configuration, go to the configuration tab and select disable pattern detection option, because currently we are going to configure the navigation to the listings page. So the clicks and all the actions which we are going to select now should only be applied once. So the first step is to open this tab here, and for that we click on it, and from the resulting capture window we select the click option, and now we can select the required options before clicking the search button. So first we can select the year, and for that we select the list option from here and select the required year, click OK. Do the same for body style, which we can start with pickup. OK, and now let's click the search and select the click action and wait for the listings page to load. Now since we are in the listing page and all the actions need to be repeated for each of the items, we can enable patterns by clicking this option, and first we need to expand all the variants, so we'll click on this and select the click option and wait for all the variants to be expanded. Now let's scroll back to the beginning of the page, and now we are going to actually select the data. Now first you should click on this link here, the info and photos, and from the resulting window select capture target URL, and we give it a name URL, and as you can see in the preview, all the URLs of details pages of these variants are extracted and displayed in the preview. So if you select any other detail like the name of the car from this page, it will not come up correctly in the preview. There will be a lot of blank spaces or blank rows. So the recommended method is to click on the info and photos link and select the URL, and we can also configure pagination now. Scroll down to the bottom of the page and click on the next link and select set as next page link. Scroll back again to the top and click on the info and photos again and select the follow this link option. Now we are going to select all the card details from this details page. We will be selecting only the URL from the listings page, and all the required details will be selected from this page. So let's start with the name, and let's select all these details. For this we can use the capture following text option for more accuracy. So instead of clicking directly on the praise, we can click on the heading text, select capture following text option, and then click on the capture text button. So we'll get a few more details from this page. We can also get the car image. We can download the image or just capture the URL. We can also extract details from these tabs here. For that we can click on the tab, select the click option, the tab will load, and you can select more data. So right now we are keeping it simple. We'll stop the configuration from here and we will save the configuration And before we start mining, let's see the configuration. Let's open a text editor and open the file which we just saved. By the way, this is Sublime Text, which helps you format the XML using a plugin. So this is the configuration XML file, and this is the click to open the vehicle type search tab, and these two elements correspond to, the first select is the year and the second select is the vehicle type, the body type. So 5 means pickup. So you can change these values for changing the year and pickup. So 5 is actually the index of the pickup value in that drop down box. So the index is actually based on 0. So let's see that if I load the start page again and go to the search by vehicle type tab, under body cell you can see that based on 0 it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 is pickup. So if you change that value to 4, you will get the results for passenger van. So similarly, 0 for 2020, 1 for 2019. So that's why we have the value 1 in the first select. So you can change these values and save the configuration to make it run for other combination of year and types. So right now let's run the configuration. So it's getting all the URLs from the first page, and now it will proceed to load each of these URLs to get additional car details, which will come up here in a while.